Hey guys, Joe from Steel Forge and Fire coming to you with another video. This is actually a follow-up video of a video I did on this guy, this European sword from Jakku. If you haven't watched the video, please tune in and watch it. I would sincerely appreciate it. But I did a full-blown review and my take on what I feel about this European sword, this only European sword offering from Jakku Sinoswords. Before we get into that, this is my Christmas tree, guys. Behold my Christmas tree. 'Tis the season. I have ornaments here from each part of my family. A couple of them my kids made when they were young. You know, they made things in school. I hung them up. I have a lot of ornaments here that my mom gave me. Some ornaments from my sister, a couple of aunts. Just, you know, all family members. I like to mix a couple ornaments up for my Christmas tree with contributions from each member of my family, especially my kids. So there's my elf on the shelf over there too. I think I got two of them hiding around here somewhere. They keep on bouncing around, guys, taking my knives, running away with them. But that's not why I brought you here, guys, but it is his season. Merry Christmas to everyone who does celebrate. The very best to you and family. But before we get into that, guys, I'm wearing my Valhalla t-shirt on here. Don't forget our vets, 22 veterans a day take their own lives. I'm hoping the number is getting lower than 22. I'm going to rename the hashtag on my channel to hashtag 22 a day, no more. So don't forget our vets, guys. And to all our vets that are watching, there's a place for you here. Don't fight this fight alone. And there is a number in the description for some good folk that can help you get through some hardships that you may have, especially during the holiday season. Okay, guys, so if you recall, I did pretty much do a full review on this. I ran it through its paces. I did a lot of cutting with, a lot of cutting on some really stiff, you know, bamboo that's actually getting very hard that I'm actually going to be finishing up this week before I can't use it anymore. And I got about 10 stalks left from Samurai Bird. Thanks Bird, that I want to finish up. I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm definitely going to do some more testing on this and maybe my Chinese dowel. You know, and if you didn't see that review, I also did a review of a Chinese dowel. But if you remember, what happened was the guard, after the friction of the cuts, it started wiggling around and moving around. And I had said on the video that I think it's an easy fix. I'm going to attempt to fix it. So I try to be a man of my word, and I did do a fix. And I wanted to follow up with this video and showed you the fix that I did do on the guard, the trillions on this Jakku sword, and hopefully it'll help you. Maybe you can do it. Maybe you may have that problem in some sort of fashion with a European sword, and maybe you can do the same thing. Guys, I should actually, they should sell, like, give me stock because I advertise this company so much. This is again, another bottle of, get in frame here, of Gorilla Glue, okay? This Gorilla Glue is actually the super glue gel. It's like a clear super glue gel. It's not the actual Gorilla Glue I use to tighten up the spaces for the Suba and service I did on the Koiguchi, the mouth of a saya on a Japanese sword, to tighten it up because that have more like expanding properties. This is more just a really tight, super adhesive. And it's a clear Gorilla Glue super glue gel, okay? So what I did was, and I'll show it to you now, you notice how we have, without knocking over my phone, you notice you have the space in between that I thought was a little too harsh. It was too much space between the guard and the blade, and they could have tightened that up a little bit. And I had said to myself, I knew that it would end up being a problem, okay, with doing some cutting, that something's going to end up getting loose, and that's exactly what happened. So what I did was, I took that Gorilla Glue and I actually put it on four sides, one on each side of the trillions. Okay, I kind of inserted it in. It kind of made a little bit of a mess on the blade because obviously there's some residue, but I think I could get some like fine sandpaper and I could probably sand that off, but I don't care right now because you know what? No wiggle, guys. It's actually perfectly tight. Okay, you noticed the video, how it was wiggling from side to side and it was actually clanging from side to side. It's perfectly straight now, perfectly tight. It looks pretty good. Okay, now the test is going to be how this Gorilla Glue is going to hold this guard in place and keep the steel, okay, mended together without it coming loose again with the friction of the cuts, which I am going to be testing out this week to see how this kind of mended together the metal parts between the guard and the blades, because it kind of just made a barrier when it dried up between the blade and the guard. But there is a lot of space there, so I don't know if I even put enough. But for the most part, right now, it's not really moving around. It's pretty good. And it's tight again. I mean, it's exactly how it was when I got it. It's tight. And I want to see how, with the cuts, how this thing is going to hold up, okay, if the friction is going to dislodge this guard again. But I just wanted to get this over to you and let you know how I did the fix on it, okay? So, once again, if this works, another great use for Gorilla Glue, okay, on swords. First on my Japanese swords, now it's on my European swords, okay? So let's see if this Gorilla Glue mended the metal together enough to fill in the gaps in order to keep this guard as tight as it is now, even after doing some more extensive cutting. So, more cutting coming your way, guys. Finishing up the bamboo. Get some more hard bottles to cut with you, and then we'll do a test to see how this guard holds up with the Gorilla Glue fix. So if it is a fix, I'll let you know. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. This was a short one. Wanted to also show you my Christmas tree and wish you happy holidays. I'm going to have a lot of holiday videos to come because I'm a big Christmas guy, so you'll get a couple more Christmas videos coming your way. But thanks again for watching. Don't forget our vets. And I will follow up with you on my next video when I do some cutting, a little bit more cutting with this beastly blade here, okay, from Sinoswords. Love it. Great cutter, still very sharp, okay? Have a good one, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. It's Joe from Steel Forge and Fire, Sword and Knife. Till next sword, next knife, I will see you when I see you. Peace out, everybody. Ciao.